What's up, guys? Me and Road Rage, Carlos, whatever he's called now.
This is Tristan, since he didn't introduce himself.
Listen, I've been on the channel so much, you should know who I am.
Yeah, but we don't know your voice.
Hey, yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Tristan and I are here today for a deck profile on our Dark Regular deck that we built together.
You built it like a good 70 to like 80%.
Who?
And then I got the strides and...
Who? I built it a good 70%?
Yeah.
I'll give you the credit, whatever. Got the nice fancy sleeves for it. Yeah. So yeah, it's a Dark Regular deck that I built originally as my Amon deck, and Tristan just wanted to build over on top of it, so it's become, you know, our thing.
Yep.
So yeah, so Tristan ran it today at regionals. How'd you do with it?
All together, I actually did pretty well. The reasons I died was either 1, it was grade stuck, or 2, they trigger stacked me.
Same with me.
And 3, Sanctuary Guard. But that's like a whole nother story. No. But yeah, that's it.
So let's get into the deck. Who's our starter for the deck?
Amon's follower, Mermaid Grace.
Barmaid?
Whatever.
Mermaid.
Mermaid Grace. Her skill is Counterblast 1, Ruster, Soul Charge 2, chooses a unit with Amon in its name, and it gets the skill plus 1,000 for everything in the soul.
Alright.
So it gets the Amon skill.
This is a tank of a card.
Oh yeah.
I love this starter.
Whenever you're playing, you're gonna notice that everybody's gonna try to kill that little sucker.
Yeah.
It's either that or I'm gonna hit ridiculous numbers with one of the strides and I'm gonna kill you.
Alright, so what's the trigger lineup looking like?
Okay, so we're gonna start off with 4 of Amon's follower Cool Hand. It's a basic crit, you know. Crit kills you, all that good stuff. Four of Amon's follower
Brusam!
Yep.
So we're running 8 crit. If you guys want to hear his effect, this is Amon's follower Brusam. It's the new crit trigger, or one of the new crit triggers that the Dark Regulars got in GBt03. You counterblast 1 card with Amon's card name. When this card is put into your soul due to an effect from one of your cards, if the number of cards in your soul is 6 or more, you may pay the cost. If you do, your opponent chooses, one of his or her own rear guards and retires it. This card is great.
It is great.
One of my favorite crit triggers.
Beautiful.
Should have been one of the double rares crit triggers, personally. It should have been, but it's a common.
Yeah, I'm happy it's a common.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Pretty easy to get now.
Yeah, it deserved the double rare spot though. And then we're running 4 heal. 2 of the Amon's follower health trick because Tristan wanted to.
Yes, they're my babies. I don't care.
And 2 of the new Alice of Nightmare Land.
Yeah.
I like Alice of Nightmare Land better.
Hey. No.
Alright, so let's get on to the grade 1s. We were on 4 PG. Oh, wait, no, sorry. We forgot about our
draw trigger. One of the MVPs of the deck that actually helped me out a lot is Hysteric Shirley. Her skill is
put this unit into your soul.
And then Soul Charge 1 with her.
Yep.
So Soul Charge 2. Good. What can you say? Doreen turns to a 12k booster, and yeah, fills your soul.
All right, now onto the grade 1s.
Yep. 4 March Rabbit of Nightmare Land.
This is probably one of my favorite artworks in the card game, but I kind of want to change these to flag breakers personally.
No, if you do, change 2, because I really like him. We're gonna do that again, just like we did the Hell Triggers.
Yeah, 2 and 2.
Hell Triggers, Heal Triggers. Yeah. Run 3 of Doreen the Thruster.
This card, I've heard people ask if they should run Dark Regulars without Doreen. I mean, you can, but I mean, you can also drink bleach.
Yeah.
Should you? Absolutely not. Should you run Dark Regulars without Doreen? Absolutely not. You need at least 3 for the deck to really pop off.
Yeah. I mean, unless you're running the draw variant of the deck where you just draw like crazy.
Yeah.
But if you're running the Powerhouse variant, which is this.
Oh, and for those of you that don't know her skill,
you do that.
It's during your main phase, when a card is put into your soul, if you have a Dark Irregular Vanguard, it gets plus 3,000 until the end of the turn, and that stacks.
Yeah. Now, imagine if it wasn't only main phase.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous.
Ugh.
I would consider running a 4-3, but I don't know what I would want to take out.
I don't know either. 4 Mon's follower Hell's Deal.
When it's placed, if you have a Vanguard with a Mon in its card name, you soul charge 2.
Yep, simple as that.
Fast, rapid soul charging.
2 Alluring Succubuses. When it's placed on rear or Vanguard, you may soul charge 1.
Simple enough.
Yeah.
Now this is kind of tricky for me, just because I've been of the mindset that you need to run 4 or 5 stride fodder every deck, but or at least even 2. But Kristen only wanted to tech in 1. Any reason why just 1, Tristan?
The grade 1 lineup is so freaking tight.
It is really tight.
I can't take out anything else.
It's like a nun's vagina.
Okay, I mean, hey, why not?
Let's keep it PG.
Yeah, fuck you, too. So yeah, stride fodder. Yeah.
Nothing more to say about it. But I hear you told me it worked out for you pretty well today.
It did. It worked out for me extremely well, actually. Yeah. And then we have, moving on to grade 2s now. 4 copies of Amon's follower, Hell's Draw.
Which is just a grade 2 version of Hell's Deal, so you chose soul charge 2. Nothing more to say.
She became a teenager with that. 3 followers of, 3 copies of Psychic of Dust Isaiah.
This is the, well, because we do run the Legion, this is the grade 2 version of Doreen, but he has to be in Legion. So, I mean, he is limited by that, but because we're always in Legion, there's no reason to not be in Legion. There's no reason to not run at least 3.
Yeah.
I mean, you can get away with 2, but...
Yeah, I guess. And then 2.
Sorry for the noise, guys. We're clearly at the event.
2 of Amon's follower, Hell's Nail. When she attacks, counterblast 1 if you have a Vanguard with Amon in its name. Soul charge 3. It's a 3 soul charger. Why not have it? Draw just kind of grew up and became an adult with that.
Sure.
And then the last of the grade 2s. I don't even know how to. Okay. Squill Maker Vampire. GB Break
Squall
1.
Maker.
Squall, whatever. Squeal, Squall, same thing. Banana. Counterblast 1. Oh, well, GB1. Counterblast 1. When he's boosted, soul charge 2 and he gains 5k.
Sorry about that. Yeah, so nothing too fancy, but works pretty well.
21k column, plus a free soul charge 2.
That's the Ember clone for the clan.
Yep. And now on to grade 3s. Four copies of Demon Worlds Marquise Amon.
This is one of the OGs of Vanguard. This guy used to be one of the scariest cards you could play. If you guys don't know what his skill is, he's also the Legion mate to our other grade 3, but his skill is during your turn. It's continuous. You get plus 1,000 for each Dark Irregular in your soul, and an Axe skill on Vanguard. Counterblast and choose one of your Dark Irregular rear guards and put it into your soul. Your opponent chooses one of his rear guards and retires it. So for Counterblast 1, you get plus 1,000 and retire a card. That's pretty damn good in my opinion.
It's really good, especially for back then.
Yeah, what made this card so strong was the fact that you were always gonna have a nice soul. So he was always sitting at nice numbers, no limit break, so he was just always a tank.
Yep.
Made him hard to hit, made him hard to defend against, it was great. Alright, so we run for him, because we also run for Amon's leader Astaroth. This is the Revival Legion for Amon, one of my favorite cards in general. His skill is you Legion with Amon, the original Amon. If it's in Legion, it gets plus 1 crit for every 10 cards in your soul. And when your opponent's rear guard is put into the drop zone due to an effect from one of your cards, if you have another unit with Amon in its card name in your middle column, so as long as you're just in Legion, you get to soul charge 3. And it could only be used once for the turn. All around really solid, scary card. I just wish that they would have made the artwork match. It wasn't that hard to do that.
Yeah.
Any words on this card? Any words on this card?
What else can you say? It's really good. The Legion feels its own effect.
Yeah. And then Really, even though this is a Amon-centered deck, the star of the deck is in our strides.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start off with our 4 strides.
Yeah.
That was our main deck.
Honestly, I'm thinking of changing up 2 of these.
Yeah.
I'm obviously gonna still run the 2, but 4 of Kisko. Her skill is if you have 6 or more in the soul, on hit, soul charge 2, and you get to draw a card. I mean, yeah, it's a soul charge 2, and you get to draw a card, but
I mean, for a first round, it's not bad because then they know that they're just gonna keep fueling soul, so they're gonna try to avoid that hit.
yeah,
Because then they're not gonna want our next guy to have soul.
yeah. And then I might take 2 of these out for the other one that gives your front row 1K for everything in the soul.
Yep.
But yeah. And then next, the true MVP of the deck. How do you say this one? Abominable 1. Gilderay.
Gilderay. Great card. Absolutely great card. You want to tell us its effect, or do you just want me to read it out, Tristan?
I'll tell you.
I'll just read it out.
No, shoot to you. Short and sweet.
Go ahead.
If there's 10 or more in the soul, it gains 10k. If there's 15 or more in the soul, it gains the skill. They cannot guard with grade 1s or higher, and a critical.
It's insane. Offer a Persona Flip. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Not even a counterblast.
I think it should have needed a counterblast.
Maybe. I think it's fine like that. They're kind of counterblast heavy as it is.
I guess.
With the starter, you're constantly counterblasting him.
Yeah, no. All around, really solid deck. Any final words on the deck, Tristan?
I mean, I guess I'll just give you one nasty combo you can do with just 3 cards.
Yeah, give us some of the combos you work with.
Him, Barmaid, and
Barmaid?
Doreen. Barmaid, Doreen. So, 2 into the soul makes Doreen a 12k. Then you give him the skill of every card in the soul, he gains 1,000. So, I've gotten him up to, I believe it was 86 that I was attacking our friend Pedro with. And he was like, no guard. So, yeah, something simple you can do with just 3 cards. Nice, I like him, really deadly. Used to think he was bullshit until I built the deck, now I think he's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm surprised you wanted to build this deck all around.
I mean,
I was surprised when you asked me.
I never thought that I would like Dark Irregulars until I played Dark Irregulars.
I've always liked them.
And then I played with the deck, and I was like, oh, this is just beautiful. Soul charging, get power, and I'm drawing? Oh, why the hell not?
Alright guys, thanks for watching the profile. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you found our build interesting. Tristan worked hard on editing my build. It's no longer my build, but you know, whatever. No hard feelings!
Well, if you have hard feelings, then make your own goddamn deck.
I mean, I did.
Well, I kind of took it.
Yeah, I know. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.
Woo.